Why are Americans struggling with obesity, while Japanese people stay slim without even trying? Is it discipline, diet, genetics, or is it something invisible, hidden deep inside daily life? Japan didn't fight obesity. It quietly prevented it through 10 unspoken rules that most people never even notice. Today, we'll compare these rules to the lifestyle that made America one of the most overweight nations in the world. Let's begin with the first reason why obesity feels so common in the U.S., but almost foreign in Japan. Section 1: Why obesity is normal in the U.S., but rare in Japan. Why is obesity a daily sight in America, but almost invisible in Japan? It's not genetics, it's not magic, it's design. Two wealthy countries, two completely different outcomes. In America, more than 40% of adults are classified as obese. In Japan, it's under 5%. That's almost a tenfold difference. And yet, both nations have fast food. Both have supermarkets. Both have cities, schools, families, stress, and modern jobs. So why is it that being overweight is common in one country, but feels foreign in the other? The answer lies not in what people eat once, but in what surrounds them every day. What's considered normal in America is often considered excessive in Japan. In the U.S., big portions are praised. In Japan, they're avoided. In the U.S., soft drinks are everywhere. In Japan, water and tea are standard. In the U.S., convenience means fast and fried. In Japan, it means balanced and warm. So here's a question. If a culture constantly tells you to eat more, drink more, and move less, how do you not become obese? Obesity didn't explode in America because people stopped trying. It exploded because the environment changed. And in Japan, the environment never shifted in that direction. Let's now break down the 10 invisible rules that helped Japan escape what the U.S. could not. And rule number 1 is where people get their food. Section 2: Convenience without the calories. In America, convenience often means one thing: junk food. Fast, greasy, and high in calories. It's everywhere at gas stations, malls, and even schools. Grab a hot dog, a sugary drink, a microwaved burrito. You're not full, you're bloated. But in Japan, convenience looks very different. Walk into a convenience store in Tokyo, and something feels off, at least to an American. There are no giant fountain sodas, no plastic cheese nachos, no deep-fried taquitos rolling under heat lamps. Instead, you'll find grilled salmon, rice balls, boiled eggs, pickled vegetables, even miso soup and tofu noodles. You can eat quickly but also eat well. That's the difference. Convenience in Japan doesn't mean giving up nutrition. It means getting it without delay. In a rush, you can still buy something balanced, warm, and satisfying for under $5. Compare that to an American gas station, where your healthiest option might be nuts. Everything else? Salt, oil, sugar, more salt. It's food engineered for addiction, not health. Japan has over 50,000 convenience stores, but they're not fueling a health crisis. They're quietly helping people stay in balance. So here's the question. If your society makes healthy choices the easiest ones, how much effort do you really need to stay slim? Section 3: The portion problem when more means trouble. When did more become normal? In America, bigger portions are often celebrated. It's seen as generosity, value, freedom. But in Japan, more isn't always better. Sometimes it's just too much. Let's start with restaurants. An American plate might be double or triple the size of a Japanese one. And drinks? A small soda in the U.S. is actually larger than Japan's large. The American large? It's nearly the size of a pitcher. In Japan, meals are served with one quiet rule: finish what's in front of you. No waste, no show. The portions are built for satisfaction, not excess. Why is this important? Because size doesn't just affect fullness. It affects expectation. And expectation changes habit. If your plate is always overflowing, your stomach eventually thinks that's normal. Your appetite expands. Your idea of just enough disappears. In Japan, children are taught not to leave rice behind. Leaving food, especially grains, is seen as rude, wasteful. There's even a word for it, mottainai. And here's something else. Japanese restaurants rarely offer takeout boxes. Why? Because you're expected to finish the meal on the spot. Compare that to America, where oversized meals almost guarantee leftovers and often waste. So ask yourself, if society teaches you that more is good, how do you ever know when enough is enough? Section 4. Sugar is everywhere, except in Japan. What if the real danger isn't fat but sugar? In America, sugar hides in everything. It's in sauces, breads, salad dressings, and even healthy snacks. Most people don't even realize how much sugar they consume each day. But their body feels it. Energy crashes, constant hunger, and slowly, weight begins to rise. Compare that to Japan. The average Japanese person consumes half the sugar an American does. That's not by accident. It's because Japan doesn't sweeten everything by default. Go to a Japanese bakery. The pastries look beautiful, but they're not overly sweet. Even cake tastes subtle, not intense. Yogurt is tanginite dessert. Japanese people often say that American sweets are too sweet to enjoy. And they mean it, because their taste buds have never been trained to crave excess sugar. Portions matter too. A soda large in Japan is smaller than an American small. Candy and snacks come in single-serve sizes. Bigger isn't better, it's just unnecessary. There's also no free soda refills in Japan. No supersize options. And fewer sweetened drinks at restaurants or vending machines. Instead, you'll find green tea, unsweetened coffee, water. Even school kids drink barley tea, not soda. So here's the deeper question. If sweetness is the new addiction, what happens when a whole country never gets hooked? Section 5. A culture that discourages overeating. In some countries, eating a lot gets you compliments. In Japan, it gets you stares. Overeating isn't seen as impressive. It's seen as clumsy, wasteful, even childish. In America, phrases like "you've got a big appetite" are positive. In Japan, no one brags about overeating. Moderation is respected. Restraint is graceful. Even body language reflects this. In Japan, people eat quietly, with small bites. There's little chewing with mouths open. No loud slurping except for noodles. It's not just manners, it's culture. In the U.S., finishing a huge plate can feel like a badge of honor. In Japan, leaving the plate clean is a silent rule, but so is stopping when you're full. Eating more than needed draws attention, and not in a good way. What's considered polite differs too. In America, if you love the food, you ask for seconds. In Japan, you say "gochisousama" and stop. That's how you show gratitude, not by eating until it hurts. Even the concept of food challenges doesn't exist here. No "eat this 5-pound burger in 30 minutes" contests. No praise for stuffing yourself. No cheering for discomfort. And it starts early. Children are praised not for eating a lot but for eating mindfully and finishing what's reasonable. It's not about eating less. It's about eating right. So here's something to consider. If your culture makes overeating feel awkward, wouldn't it be easier to stop before it becomes a habit? Section 6. Food education starts in the cafeteria. What if the way we feed children decides the kind of adults they become? In Japan, school lunch isn't just a break. It's a lesson in health, respect, and balance. Every meal is designed by a professional nutritionist. The ingredients are carefully measured. There's rice, vegetables, protein, soup, and usually no dessert. Not because it's strict, but because that's normal. Students eat at their desks. They don't leave the classroom. They even help serve the food to one another. No vending machines. No soda. No choices between junk and junk. Compare that to many American schools. Fried food, frozen pizza, chocolate milk. Lunch is often outsourced to private companies, focused more on cost than nutrition. And then, something worse. Lunch becomes entertainment, a sugar rush, a social reward. What started as a meal becomes a marketing opportunity. In Japan, kids are taught not just what to eat, but how to eat. Quietly, together, mindfully. There's a time to eat, and a time to stop. So let's ask the big question. If you spend your childhood drinking soda and eating fries, how easy is it to say no to those habits as an adult? One country uses food to raise awareness. The other uses food to save money. Over time, that one difference shapes how millions of people treat their own bodies. Section 7: Walking culture versus driving culture. What if your daily movement wasn't a choice but a necessity? In Japan, people walk a lot, not because they want to, but because the system demands it. The nearest train station might be 10 minutes away. Streets are narrow. Sidewalks are busy. Parking is expensive. Elevators are limited. And most people don't own cars. You walk to the train. You walk through the station. You walk to the store, the office, the clinic. Not because you plan to, but because there's no other way. Compare that to America. You leave your house. You get in a car. Drive to work. Drive to school. Drive to get coffee. You might only walk 1,000 steps the entire day. Even stairs play a role. In Japan, many train stations have no escalators or elevators. Walking up and down steps is part of the commute. In the U.S., escalators are everywhere even when they aren't needed. Now ask yourself, if your city makes walking impossible, how much harder is it to stay active? Japan isn't more disciplined. It's just built in a way that makes movement unavoidable. This daily effort adds up. It burns calories, improves circulation, clears the mind, and most importantly, it becomes a habit. In America, people go to the gym to exercise. In Japan, people just live and burn calories along the way. Section 8: Food variety that makes health effortless. What if staying healthy didn't take discipline but options? In Japan, healthy eating doesn't feel hard. Because it's not a battle, it's a default. Even at a casual izakaya Japanese bar you'll find healthy choices. Grilled fish, cold tofu, seaweed salad, pickled vegetables. Light, balanced, and satisfying. And it's not just bars. Convenience stores offer small portions of boiled eggs, steamed chicken, and miso soup. Supermarkets have bento boxes with rice, fish, vegetables, and no added sugar. Health isn't hidden. It's right there on the shelf. Now think about America. Where can you get a healthy meal for under $6 without effort? Most options are fried, processed, or loaded with sugar and seed oil. You have to search, or spend more, or cook at home. But in Japan, the choices are made for you. The average lunch menu includes rice, protein, soup, and pickles. You don't need a low-carb label to eat smart. It's already balanced. This variety prevents boredom. You're not stuck eating the same salad every day. And when healthy food actually tastes good, you don't miss the junk. So here's the point. In America, health often feels like sacrifice. In Japan, it just feels like lunch. Section 9: The oil you never see. What if the food that looks healthy is actually making you fat? In America, seed oils are everywhere. Canola, soybean, corn, sunflower. They're cheap, flavorless, and highly processed. You'll find them in chips, dressings, crackers, sauce, 7 health bars. Most Americans don't notice them, but their bodies do. Weight gain, inflammation, energy crashes. Now compare that to Japan. The average Japanese person consumes half as much seed oil as an American. Why? Because Japan's food culture is still rooted in home cooking, not deep frying. Tempura? Yes, it exists, but it's occasional, not daily. Most meals are boiled, steamed, grilled, or served raw. Less oil, less oxidation, less damage. In Japan, people cook with lighter oils in smaller amounts. There's less processed food, and fewer snacks made for shelf life. Even traditional sweets use minimal fat. Meanwhile, in the U.S., deep-fried everything has become a lifestyle. It's not just fast food. It's part of school lunches, frozen dinners, and even vegan options. Here's the issue. Seed oils break down under heat. They release harmful compounds, and they're in nearly every processed item on American shelves. So ask yourself if the ingredient isn't obvious. How many times have you eaten it without even knowing? Section 10. Japan doesn't fight obesity. It just doesn't create it. What if the best way to fight obesity is to never invite it in? In America, obesity is treated like a personal failure. You need more discipline, more exercise, more willpower. But in Japan, people don't fight obesity. They live in a system where it rarely has the chance to grow. No one's perfect. Japan has fast food, snacks, stress, but the difference lies in the defaults. Portions are smaller, sugar is limited, walking is built into daily life, and even convenience comes with balance. Japan didn't build its society to be skinny. It built it to be practical, efficient, harmonious, and in doing that, it accidentally built something powerful. A culture where being slim is normal and obesity feels unnatural. In America, you have to choose to be healthy. In Japan, you have to work to be unhealthy. That's the quiet brilliance, not in effort, but in structure. So here's the final question. If your country made it easy to stay slim, would obesity still be your personal problem? Maybe the solution isn't about trying harder. Maybe it's about designing better. What do you think about this part of Japanese culture? Is it the same where you live or totally different? I'd love to hear your thoughts or questions in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.